Hi, today I'd like to talk to you about U visas. U visas are essentially a work permit for a number of years that will ultimately turn into a green card. U visas are awarded to individuals who are the victims of certain crimes and then cooperate with the police with regards to the investigation. There does not have to be a conviction, and in fact, there doesn't need to even be an arrest. If an individual who is in the United States without documentation is the victim of certain crimes, as I previously mentioned, and they report the crime to the police and they cooperate, meaning they provide as much information as they know about the perpetrator and otherwise answer telephone calls from the police and testify if needed if that individual is arrested. The crimes that qualify for a U visa are generally crimes that involve violence, or at least the threat of violence. Those kind of crimes could be kidnapping, assault, battery, domestic violence, among others. So, if you have been the victim of a crime like that and have cooperated with the police, you can then apply for a U visa. The U visa involves a number of steps. The first step, and in some ways the most important step, is to get the application signed by the police. The police must certify that you are the victim of a crime that qualifies and then that you cooperated with them. Once the police sign the application, then the application is completed and submitted to immigration. Unfortunately, at this time, there is a limited amount of U visas available, and the actual grant of the U visa could take some time. However, when it is granted, the applicant then has a work permit and legal status in the United States, and then after the individual has the work permit under the U visa, for 3 years, they can apply for a green card. The only real bar or problem that may affect one's eligibility for a U visa is if that individual, that applicant, was actually convicted of some sort of a dangerous crime, him or herself. Otherwise, this is a very important way to obtain immigration relief in the United States. And if this applies to you, it is well worth your time to investigate.